Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to enjoy the last match of the day. Netherlands versus Canada. I will introduce Canada with captain numbers 40, number 19 Scott Haycock, 18 Austin Merkley, 30 Jeffrey Barrett, 63 Nathan Rosbaus, 15 Brian Bell, 29 Megan Hans, 21 Robbie Ryback, 97 Steve Bogo, and 44 Alexander Bongo. Matt Lane, that's the Canada team, with the coach, the scouts, Thomas Griffin, assistant coach Alex Gallon, and manager Blackburn. Okay. The official reference of the match, of this sixth match, the first referee from Finland, Kimmo Vieranen, and the second referee from Germany, we have Martin Fitt. We introduce the Netherlands with the captain number 10, Kamal Tataki, number 1, Pascal Hedegaard, number 8, Maud Roskin, number 2, Ilse van der Kinnade, 14, Dennis van der Bomen, 17, Jules van der Randen, 7, Rockefeller, 21, Linus Ilasian, 3, Cyril Tuven, and 4, Max Lundberg. That's the Dutch team. And the coach is Paul Menning, assistant coach Gwen Kasper, team manager Claire Ellsworth.
So welcome back, everyone, here to the seventh game of the World Championships of Powerchair Hockey 2018 edition. We are about to get ready for the last game of the day between Holland, the defending world champion, and Canada, the debutants of this tournament. So it is very much the old-time powerhouse, probably the best team in the world, facing one of the newest teams on the international scene. And we are about ready for the national anthems. And so goes the two national anthems, beautifully sung by the Dutch fans here. The Dutch bring a lot of fans anywhere they go, and of course, compared to the Canadian fans, have had to travel far fewer miles. So as I was, so as I mentioned during my sort of lead in here, this is a absolute powerhouse of a team, Holland, against one of the newest, least experienced teams in IWAS competitions. Canada had played already today, earlier, and both teams did, in fact. And Canada found it really hard to play at this level. They lost by a resounding 22-0, and that was against the Italian side, the host country, host nation. Um, and Holland figures to be every bit as ruthless to the Canadians, I'm afraid. Um, Witnessed by the fact that Holland has chosen a starting lineup of Kamal Tatahi, Danish van der Bomen, Maud Royskens, and Max Lambrechts, along with Pascal Vredegaard in the goal. So that is very much the sort of the A chain, the A lineup for Holland. Going up against them is the lineup of in goal, Jeffrey Barrett. We have number 44, Alexander McLean. We have Nasib Ogo and Ramin Raunak, or Raymond Ronak is probably his preferred pronunciation. And of course, number 69, Nathan Grossklaus, or Grossklaus. The Canadians will initiate the game on the referee signal. Here we are. Danish van der Bomen, one of the best offensive players in the world right now. And he's so tricky, and he shows no mercy for the Canadian startups here, and makes a nice deke, a nice fake, and easily passes Barrett. Van Bomen wins the ball again. Back to Tatahi. The fact that the Dutch team lines up with their sort of A team here is maybe a statement, as they earlier today were kind of fooling around with some weird, strange, unconventional lineups, and they ended up actually losing for the first time in 8 years, losing a World Cup game to Switzerland, and therefore they may they may as a statement. Oh, Raymond Ronak was all alone in goal. He couldn't quite bring the ball with him. He's struggled with it for a little bit. And now it seems the Dutch pick up a foul. So some early goalward action here for the Canadians. But yeah, so I fear for the Canadians that the Dutch will take out their anger after that shocking loss to the Swiss. Will take out their anger on these innocent bystanders here on the Canadians. Nice tackle here by Ronak. Tata, he's slowly building up. Van der Bowman. Some sort of foul called on the Dutch here. When the foul happens in a scrum like that, it can be pretty tough to tell why the foul was called. But no matter, Lamprecht wins the ball here. Bowman picks it up. Van der Bowman picks it up. We'll find Tata. He probably, yeah. A shot? No. Back to Van der Bowman. Oh, a cut inside with a backhand into the far corner. And it's Van der Bowman's second of the day. Not a bad pass to Ronak here, but he can't quite corral it. He sends it back, and Ogo will go pick it up. Nasib Ogo, I'm guessing is how it's supposed to be pronounced. Großklaus. Tatai in front of Ogo. Van der Bowman. Nice defense by Großklaus. Van der Bowman. Shot saved by Barrett, but the rebound hits Großklaus and it goes straight into the net. Tough. What? No. Huh. Again, some foul was called. I have to say I'm a little bit frustrated with these referees. They aren't doing a great job of signaling what actually is the call. This leaves me confused, and can be also confusing for the players and lead to unnecessary frustration. Tatahi, Van der Bowman, Tatahi, Van der Bowman. He goes with the backhand for the far corner, but it's not all that close. Huiskens wins it though. Ronak flicks it ahead, dumps it into the corner. True ice hockey style. And now both Ronak and Ogo are caught way up court. Tatahi, Van der Bowman. they'll score every time here. I feel like no, maybe not. Alex McLean turns Tatahi away. Fender Bowman. Ogo maybe no. Fender Bowman still. Fender Bowman to Tatahi. Easy pickings. It was clear the Canadian defense had been bent out of shape, and once you leave that much space for Fender Bowman twice, he's going to convert one of the times. Early substitutions for Canada here. Harris Farid comes in and replaces Nasib Ogo. Fender Bowman. Oof. McLean denies him. And his shot goes off the post in the short corner, in the near corner for Jeff Barrett. Yeah. Tatahi, you know what? I mean, those two guys, the Dutch guys, Fender Bowman and Tatahi, they might not be particularly impressive, sort of technically. They might not be very sort of spectacular in their playing style, but they just, if you give them an inch, they're going to punish that mistake every time. Here we go. Oh, wow. I say every time. That's a bad pass from Tatahi. And the Bowman shot from outside. Way up top through two Canadian sticks. That is one of Fender Bowman's greatest traits as a player. He's a wonderful passer. Whoa. The contact from Harris Farid there. Play on, says the referee. It's underneath Farid. Oiskens picks it up and just leaves it there for Fender Bowman. Intelligent play by... Oh, nope, no goal. I agree with that, actually. The goal is slightly off its markings. And the referee, assessed that he used that to get the ball into the net. I think we'll see the referee go adjust the net again. Why doesn't he? Huh. Weird. That will count. It's Farid tries a quick pass for Ronak, but Maud Royskens read it all the way and just intercepted the ball easy as pie. Will he make it? Nope. Saved it with the back wheel, not the rear wheel, but the rear wheel in closest to the goal. That's the equivalent of a fingertip save in this game. That's a given. That goal is given. No, okay. Wow, what a shot that was! I'm a little surprised they allowed the goal. Or what? What? No goal is, yeah. I mean, these referees, their hand signals are very confusing. The goal is it was disallowed, of course, for the high ball that I was convinced I saw. Fender Bowman quickly capitalizes on the turnover. And Farid tries again with the immediate shot, and he once again lifts it up like 3 feet in the air, and I think he may have hit Danish Van der Bowman. They did this all game in the last game as well. Immediately after gaining possession, just shooting. Tatahi. Look, if the Canadians are to have any shot at stopping a Dutch offense, they must cover up the corners of the area. Tatahi and Fender Bowman will just score every single time you leave 2 corners open like that. And Jeff Barrett, I mean, the best goalkeeper in the world would not be able to stop that. Farid, now he can shoot. Tries to find Ronak, but way off target, and Loiskens was there as well. Fender Bowman, Loiskens, sorry for adding the extra S. We had a foul call down in the corner. Max Lambrecht's trying to box out Roman Ronak, and did so a little too forcefully. Oh, that was a pretty good shot. Fender Bowman. Okay. That might look like a good tackle from Ronak, but he came in from the wrong side and just swiped away basically Fender Bowman's stick to get to the ball. So that would certainly, I think, be allowed in ice hockey, but here, no dice. So we get the substitution. So Jules van der Heyden, who started the game against Switzerland, are now. Yeah. Okay, so. I never got around to announce the Canadian substitutions. In comes Megan Hines instead of Alex McLean, and who else? Ogo came back in for Harris Farid. So so at about the halfway mark of this first half, it's time to get out the calculators. 9 goals in 10 minutes. Well, that's 36 in 40 minutes. 36 goals, 36-0 would be a shattering of the previous record or the existing record for largest loss, largest deficit, largest losing margin in IWAS history. That came in 2005 when Holland beat when the Netherlands beat the upstart Danish team at the European Championships. Cheeky passing, blocked by Ronak. Yeah, pretty decent shot, but Lambrecht blocks it, and it happens to go out of bounds. I think Raymond Ronak might be the best player for Canada. I think he's acquitted himself quite well. Now, obviously, Ogo more of the ball handler, ball carrier, but Ronak, pretty decent defense and a great shot too. Some sort of blocking violation down here. The save by Jeff Barrett though should not go unnoticed. As far as she knew, the game was still live. The play was still live. Again, the quick shot. I don't mind it actually when they are that close to the goal. Go ahead, take a whack at it. You're gonna get smothered anyway in a minute by the Dutch players. It's when you win the ball in your own half. I hate to be that guy, but at some point, right, the partying after every Dutch goal has to subside a little bit. At some point, it's ridiculous to go crazy over the goal for 26-4, right? I mean, come on. Robin Ronak, I mean, he slashes a lot and probably gets away with it. The referee's just not calling it because who cares, right? I'll say it again. I mean, I'll say it again. I mean, if the Canadians are going to leave open a corner that big, Jeff Barrett will not have a chance. And I don't care what goal you have, you're going to surrender a lot of goals to Holland like that. Again, no signal from the referee as to what the call is. All right. I might be a little grumpy. This is my 6th game announcing today, so I might be a bit grumpy. And if it's not the Dutch fans, then it's the referees that I'm going after. All right. Whatever the case, Ogo gets a little time on the ball here, but Lambrecht gets into him. Ooh, he gets the rebound on that shot. Can he with the backhand? Oh, okay, nice try. Ronak will try and pick it up, send it back. Nope. Fender Bowman. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, okay. When you score goals like that, I think you're allowed to cheer. Defender Bowman pass from his own corner, basically, all the way up to Fender Hayden, who does that pass justice by scoring. Wow. That's an amazing pass. Well, if you can accept that sometimes the goal of the year will not actually be the goal of the year because of the goal itself, but because of the play leading up to it, this one has to be a candidate for goal of the tournament. What a pass from Fender Bowman. Of course, helped out by the somewhat weak competition, that's for sure, but a pass like that carves up the defense. And at this pace, the Netherlands could reach 30 points, 30 goals. And they're hiding off the post. Force Klaus will pick it up. Fender Bowman. Met by Megan Hines. Back to Fender Hayden. Well, denied by Ronak, and but in doing so, he commits a slashing penalty. And that's his, I think, third of the game, and the referee is a bit tired of seeing that, so he gives him sort of a toss. Stern talking to Ugo here. That could have been called a slashing as well. And the Hayden shot saved by Barrett. Ronak, no. Fender Bowman. Fender Hayden, how did that get through? Lambrights can't turn it in. That was a tough shot for him. Fender Bowman lifts it up into the lap of Ronak. Ooh, that's a pretty decent shot. Forced Weidegaard to wake up suddenly and make a nice save. A lot of stick contact being allowed by these referees, and I get why the Canadians are really aggressive using their sticks. Oh, nice move by Fender Hayden. He can't find a receiver for that pass, but the spinning move up top, man. Fender Bowman once again jostling with Megan Hines. Oh, this one traveled right through. Again, high ball. Okay. I'm not totally sure why the horn was blown in the first place and then for so long. Okay, so they the Dutch remove. Fender Bowman is removed in favor of Udi Feller, the youngest member of the Dutch team. So maybe it's time to play the kids. Well, probably didn't need to be 12-0 before figuring out that the Dutch were going to win this, and then you could start playing, start giving the kids some cracks at it. It's underneath Barrett. It's going to come out behind him now, but might not make it out of the area. Well, Feller's there, but no, it's going to stop. Um, Canadian substitution as well. Out goes Raymond Ronak, and in comes Ryan Bellamy. Ryan Bellamy only I think 15 years old, the youngest player of the tournament. Oh, after all that, Fella was able to pick it up. Shot from deep from Van der Heijden. These are all easy goals for the Dutch. Van der Heijden once again showing off some of his tricky moves. The Canadians seem to have adjusted and are covering up more of the corner area of the penalty area. So Van der Heijden and Villa not finding it quite as easy to get those juicy corner shots that Van der Bowman and Tatahi feasted off of all game. This one squares through. I'm not even sure who scored. One byproduct of all these goals is that the game becomes very long, since the clock stops every time there's a goal. So we might be here all night. Fella calling for it immediately after sending it up to Van der Heijden. He wanted it straight back. He tapped his stick to the floor, signaling, I want you to pass it to me. And he was, to be fair, wide open. Here's one of those. That was one of those corner opportunities for Odifella. He makes a shot that is weak on purpose to force a rebound and to force Jeff Barrett to move in the goal, and then if you can control the rebound, there's going to be an opening. Uh, didn't work out that way. So the game, the half, comes to an end. I have to be honest with you guys at home. You should expect more of the same in the second. Uh, I think the only interesting thing here is to figure out if the Dutch will break the record for largest IWAS tournament win. We will take a short break of 7, 8, 9 minutes and be back with more. Enjoy the. There seems to be sort of a dance crew lining up here for the break, so enjoy.
El suyo, Rodríguez, has presented wanted. Gracias, Jessica Sada. Que el gaudice médico en Nalito.
Aina Budde, team manager Denmark. So Aina, today we got a one win and one loss of your team.
Yeah.
Which is your summary of this second day of races?
I think the boys played really, really well. We have two new players at the team, and they're already really experienced from another sport. That's quite similar, and they did so well in the first game. Kept calm, and it was a really nice game without any cards. The second game, the first half was really good, and we held it pretty tight with a 2-1. And then second half, there was some not lucky goals with some fast goals, and then I think maybe we got a bit frustrated or anything because they played different lineup than we used to play against. So we have to be better at playing against that. Yeah.
Where can arrive the Orange in this World Championship?
Sorry, once
Which is the goal of the Orange team in this World Championship?
the orange team. That's not us, but no, our goal is a medal. Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. Hopefully, a medal, hopefully for the Danish team. Thanks a lot to the team manager, and see you for the second half of the last match of the day. Thank you.
Little Toivonen. For his first action of the tournament, as well as Minas Jan, also his first action. And they are joined by Ilse van Kamenade, who had a role to play in the game against Switzerland, the aforementioned game against Switzerland earlier in the day. Seems to me that Canada returns to the same lineup that left the field at halftime. Stopped by Barrett. Oh. How did that go in? Maybe it had some funky spin on it that curled it into the corner. Or maybe it was straight as an arrow and Barrett just misjudged it. I thought it was going wide too, so I think we can excuse him that. Oof. It's to the right of Bellamy. Doesn't see it. Minas Jan picks it up. Minas Jan, the sole 2-point player of the Dutch squad. Otherwise, it's 4s and 3s. Oh, not a bad pass from Minas Jan, but Toivonen couldn't finish it. Oof, just wide from Villa. Shot from Minas Jan. Goes behind the net. Großklaus is there, but he's surrounded. Not a bad play by Großklaus to get it to Ogo, who sends it up court and away from danger. 3-man brings the high 3-man pressure. Bellamy breaks up. No, Großklaus breaks it up. But the Dutch retain possession. Ignacian. Wow. From the foul line. From the penalty line. He hits the far corner.
Substitution Canada in 121 out, 15.
Substitution, Ryan Bellamy for Raymond Ronak. Toivonen can't make the connection. Ogo, maybe a decent chance for a breakaway here, but Caminada is there cleaning it up. If he can find Großklaus on the far post. There it is. Oh! Somehow, Großklaus didn't seem totally ready for it. But how could he not be? He was so open. Nice save by Barrett. Vela, Toivonen. Ronak taps at it. I think Ronak leads the tournament in swings per second.
As for the defender, number 7. With 1.
So what do you do if you're Holland? You play a game like this against a clearly inferior opponent. You know you're going to win. You know you're going to win big. So you don't. Raymond Ronag is finally booked with a green card. He has had a lot of small slashing incidents, and the refs are done warning him, so he gets the official warning. And so you don't want to embarrass your opponent if you're Holland, or at least not embarrass them too much. So you are inclined to play with less intensity, less effort than you otherwise would have. But if you go too far in that direction, if you play at, say, 50% effort, you end up, it becomes clear to everyone watching that that's what you're doing, that you are using kitty gloves essentially to handle your opponent. And that in itself can be somewhat offensive almost to your opponent, and they can feel embarrassed by that. Oh, so that might not work. So if you're going to beat your opponent by 40 goals playing 100% intensity, and you are going to embarrass them by playing 50% intensity, well, maybe you find a middle ground, say 75%. Okay. But what if those 75% actually means that you're still going to win by 30? And I think this might be the case here, that even at very low intensity levels, the Dutch would win huge anyway. The only way out of this is to play your worst players and hope that their 75% intensity will be low enough to let your opponent off the hook somewhat mercifully. And that is, I think, what the Dutch are doing right now. They are playing their marginal players. Being Dutch players, the marginal players are very, very good. It's just by Dutch standards, they are marginal in the Dutch squad. So, and I don't feel like they are going all out either. So fair play to the Dutch. It's not their fault that they are 25 or 30 goals better than their opponent. Ronag with huge range, but he also swings a whole heck of a lot, and so he commits time after time slashing. Nice pass, and with the nope, disallowed from Toivonen. He was offsides in the penalty area. I guess when you spend that much time around the opponent's goal area, you're going to be offside every once in a while. Oh, oof! That was a tricky bounce. It bounced up over the goal and hit Vredegaard. Oh, nice save by Barrett. All right. That was almost an accidental goal down there with the from Canada. The ball hitting the board at the end, then hitting the goal and bouncing up over it. If Vertigo hadn't been ready, he could have scored an own goal easily there. Ronak flails at it once again. Minasjan lets it go to Fella. Barrett keeps this one out. Shuts the back door there. Oh, really? Up. Oh, the ball dancing on the line. Just barely keeping it out. Jeff Barrett by the skin of his teeth. Well, maybe this is a sign for good fortunes for the Canadians. Maybe the referee just thinks it's so obvious what that call is that he doesn't have to signal it, but so much time goes into educating these referees and preparations and constant testing of the referees for a tournament like this. So my standards are admittedly pretty high for what constitutes great refereeing. He just needs to help me out in order to help me and the rest of the viewers figure out what the heck he's whistling for. Fella, Toivonen, goal.
That's the score for the number 3 Substitution.
And now the
4, 17 and 14.
The old triple substitution. Fender Bowman back, as is Fender Hayden, and as is Max Lambrechts. So if Holland is to break their own record of 25-1, they need to score 5 more times, which seems fairly doable in 10 minutes to break their own record of. To break the record, of course, they need 6 goals. Ron sends pretty nice pass cross court, but Ogo had no way to see that coming and was unprepared for it. Fender Bowman, Fender Hayden. Guys, that goal is so hard to. First of all, the pass has to be perfect, right in the stick of Fender Hayden. And then Fender Hayden needs to deaden that ball. He needs to catch it. And it can't skip away from him at all. Because if it does, he will end up in the painted area. So he needs to immediately, just like as if he had glue on his stick, just deaden the ball. That's an amazing play by Fender Hayden. An amazing taming of the ball. nothing else, the Fender Hayden Fender Bowman combination is perhaps the most spectacular of all the different combinations that Holland has to offer. I am just a sucker for those long passes from Fender Bowman, especially because Fender Hayden is so good at converting. He treats them with the due respect. Oh, Megan Hines almost. Ending up in all that ricochet and almost ended up putting it in by herself, but Barrett luckily was in the way. Fortunately, was in the way. It seems nearly inevitable now that we will get a new record for highest margin of victory.
Now 29 points.
Megan Hines in. Excuse me, Megan Hines out. And in comes Scott Haycock in her stead. You gotta love Raymond Ronak. I mean, he plays 100% throughout the entire game, and he doesn't care if he's down by 22 or he's up by 22. It's 100% effort all the time. It's not elegant, to be sure, but it is tenacious. High ball.
Substitution in Canada in number 18 Mercury.
Austin Merkley in for Nathan Großklaus.
Number 63 Russ.
These two teams seem determined to keep us here all night. with all these late game substitutions. There I go, grumpy again.
Score, Days, and then Bowman.
I like Austin Merkley. He just looks at his keeper and shrugs. What are you gonna do? Fender Bowman, Fender Hayden. And that marks tying the record for a highest margin of victory. Oh, Fender Bowman whips a backhand shot off the far post. Ronak whips it up court. Bogo gives chase, but leaves it for Fender Hayden to pick up Fender Bowman. Can he find the pass? Probably not, but instead he'll shoot. Just misses. Shoot, Ronak. Nope. Bogo, Ronak. No! And well, you got to witness a little bit of IWAS history. 25 to nothing, excuse me. That is a new record for highest margin of victory. So, barring any Canadian goals here down the stretch, we have a new record. Oh. Oh, Austin Merkley, shoot it, kid. Oh. Yeah! No! Oh, how can he do this to us? Oh, man. So the goal is nullified for offsides. Oh, man. Oh. I gotta be honest. If I'm the referee, I swallow my whistle right there. Oh. I can't get over that. That's too much. Austin Merkley makes a great play, stealing the ball from Fender Hayden and takes a sort of wild flailing shot that takes a reflection off Pascal Vredegor, and Ugo is there for the rebound, but must have crossed the line by like a quarter of an inch. Too bad. Barrett's got it. Don't think this will come out. No. And the Dutch machine keeps on rolling. Saved by the rear wheel. Ogo slashing. No denying that. Fender Bowman, Fender Hayden. Another slashing call from Ogo. Yeah, that can happen to the best of them. Fender Hayden completely fumbles the pass from Fender Bowman. He had a wide open net in front of him. Oof. Off the post, it looked like. Behind his back to Fender Bowman. And Hayden. Coming out of it. Oh. Almost got a two-stick goal. That would have been worth it. She had to touch it with the tip of her stick so as to not go offsides. No goal.